We started from year 2000, but for planting of sandalwoods, we started in 2018. When we were established here during our small farming, it was a very small start. So we were going around around the town corners or just shop around. We saw some people selling this, mostly in Navutu there, people selling these sandalwood plants of small plants like that. And then my daughter was one of them getting interest in that to plant our sandalwoods in the farm. And then when we were investing in this, then ministry was involved in, and we went to just check how the information goes of planting. And then when we got the media news that ministry is doing something in planting of 4 million to 15 million plants, so we wanted to be part of that, to be involved in this industry. When the offices we involved in getting to know about more sandalwoods, we gathered the sandalwood seeds, the seedlings, and then we gathered some more information of how we'll be potting them. Some of the locality officers from Western Lotoka, they just told us how to mix the soil, and then my husband Mr. Khan was one of them involved in with the offices how to get to plant or raise the seedling seeds of it. So that's how we just raised about 10,000 plants in first 2019. We registered our business actually for the forestry to have involved in the projects. So that's how we came to know that how many project seedlings you should be developing in planting so that you are recognized to be one of the project holders. So we raised about 8 to 10,000 plants of sandalwoods, and then we just gathered the seeds from our locality offices. We bought the locality people who were selling the sandalwood seeds from the Fijian natives, village area people. We went to buy them $100, $150 a kilo. Then we went to our riverbank areas to gather some soil, which was very clay soil, to have a mixture of whatever was needed in there. And then we just had the plants to raise it for that seedlings to grow into up to 28 to 30 days. We gathered some of our village locality girls and the ladies. We just hired them for a day or two to come and help us, and we paid them to do that contract works. We are just targeting our ministry departments because it's not a one-day job. It takes our whole year to develop a seed, a small ball, to a 30 to a meter high. So it takes, that's why what we say, this project is like a bank which we see for a year return. At the moment we have about more than 10 to 12 nurseries around. As we shown before, like down there is more than 10 nurseries down there in different paddocks. So sometimes we sell it to some farmers, like they want to buy 100 plants, some they want to plant like 20, they want to come and buy. So when a small amount of money comes in, we invest in the nursery. Either we buy the barbed wire or the cylon or the netting, anything like that. We invest in getting into more developments. Yes. We have our young daughter who got a best sandalwood farmer award in year 2020. Yeah. Thanks to the ministry, they recognized her as a good farmer, and she was germinating all by information with the locality officers and Mr. Khan and me. And then when we got the project money from the ministry, we invest in buying her a property so that she has now a big bumper return of doing her own house and the nursery, madam. That was a huge returns for the industry too. That what can a sandalwood return to a farmer? We are raising all kind of seedlings like sandalwood, kumquat plants, vesi, and we have planted avocado, and we are also planting the pawpaw plants, Hawaiian pawpaw, and vegetable seedlings, eggplants, tomatoes, chilies, everything regarding with the nurseries down there. We have planted about 6,000 sandalwood plants. They are all about 3 to 4 years old now. Now the ministry and the officers in charge are coming to visit, and they are really surprised and happy to see the returns of the plants now. They are becoming our mother trees now. They are fruiting now. They're giving their sweet seeds now. I think our agriculture students, when they come and see our nursery, they are really motivated to see what we are really doing. Sometimes children are not that well educated that they end up into good white collar jobs. This is one of the best returns. Sometimes the white collar people don't get that return, but we get it. Farming and doing nursery is you have to have a very big heart and a patience life, and then it's a very huge returns. So our main focus is just to have our water source been, so we have our well water, which is very good for the moment, but this surrounding area sometimes gets very dry, and then I don't want our plants to be affected. That's why we are having our reserve tanks to have a reserve water. Thank you very much, Vinakava Kalevu, for the industry of forestry and the ministry, that they are being so well up looking towards us farmers, local farmers here. The officers in charge, the localities, they are really doing their huge and great job for us farmers.